Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to give you an update on the Morant Bay Urban Center. Now, the Factories Corporation of Jamaica, who is responsible for the building of the urban center, is acquiring more land to develop the micro business park at the Morant Bay Urban Center. Now, this urban center is what you call a game changer in Jamaica. It is so successful that they are now planning to replicate it all over the island, build more urban centers all over the island. So, and it is fully sold out. Now, we're going to go through an article that gives an update on the expansion that they plan to do at the urban center. But I found it very interesting that there was a lot of skepticism about building this urban center. And it is such a game changer for Jamaica. It reminds me of when they were building the highways back in the early 2000s or the late 1990s. There was so much skepticism about building the highways. I mean, they weren't built. This urban center almost wasn't built, and it is so successful. It is sold out. If they need more space over there, the highways, and these are the toll roads, Highway 2000 we're talking about now. They're now going to stretch right across the island. That's how successful they are. So it's very, very interesting to think. I guess not everybody sees the vision. I'm not sure. But this road now. Okay, let's talk about the Morant Bay Urban Center. Though it's in Morant Bay, which is the capital of St. Thomas. It's going to have everything there: commercial buildings, fast food restaurants, banks, universities. Basically, Morant Bay is a very old town, built hundreds of years ago. And back then, you built the towns by the coast because everything was done via ship. So the town, the capitals were built along the coast. And Kingston is the capital of Jamaica. But to get from Kingston to Morant Bay today, you had to go through a winding road full of potholes, an awful drive. Few people did it. So St. Thomas became, or Morant Bay, St. Thomas became the forgotten parish because nobody wanted to go there unless you absolutely had to. So you had no Hilo supermarket, you had no Burger King, you had no Juicy Patties, you had no KFC. Just as an example, because businesses weren't really investing in infrastructure over there. But then they built this road, the highway, the southern coastal highway, and you can see a 2-lane highway, dual carriageway. You can get to Morant Bay so easy now. So easy. It's actually a wonderful drive. I recommend everybody do it. So the government built this road, and it goes directly to Morant Bay. It goes actually all the way to Port Antonio. And they said they were going to build the Morant Bay Urban Center, which is like basically a new city for Morant Bay with new infrastructure, proper water supply, internet connection, highway taking you there, proper infrastructure. And it was an overnight success. It's totally sold out, booked out. You have Burger King over there now. You have Juicy Patties. You have KFC. I mean, can you imagine? You have banks. You have a university. You have commercial centers. Heart has a facility there. So what they're doing is taking a lot of the courthouse is there, the tax office is there, the passport office. So you're taking a lot of the traffic that would congest up the town, and you're putting it, the infrastructure I should say, putting it in a new development, and it's totally sold out. The Factories Corporation is actually going to be building new buildings in the urban center to facilitate some more government entities, and then they're going to build this micro business park beside the urban center. We'll go into more details about micro business park in another video, but we're just talking about the expansion today. So we're going to go through an article that gives more information on this. But I really find it surprising that not everybody sees the vision. People were actually skeptic about. There was a lot of skepticism about building this urban center. To accommodate small and medium-sized enterprises, Factory Corporations of Jamaica has acquired 10 additional acres adjacent to the urban center in Morant Bay, St. Thomas to develop a 200,000 square foot micro business park. Prime Minister Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, who made the announcement in his 2025-26 budget debate presentation in the House of Representatives, said this will provide dedicated spaces for small and micro businesses. Dr. Holness said the Factories Corporation of Jamaica continues to drive major projects that enhance productivity and capacity for economic growth across the country. The FCJ is playing a critical role in modernizing town centers across the island, Dr. Holness said. The Morant Bay Urban Center faced great skepticism from some, but now it is nearing completion, he noted. Dr. Holness said the demand for space in the area is such that an additional 2 buildings are being designed to house a National Insurance Fund and a medical service block. Building on the success of Morant Bay, Prime Minister Holness said Bound Brook in Portland is out of the planning phase and construction will commence in 2025-26. Plans are being advanced for similar urban centers for Negril, Nagahead, Old Harbour, and Lucy, he noted. The Prime Minister said these projects will bring modern infrastructure, commercial opportunities, and essential services to communities across Jamaica. The intention is to modernize all our townships and urban commercial nodes. All our townships are overcrowded and congested and unfortunately aesthetically unappealing. Alright guys, so that is the end of the update article. Let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright guys, have a good day.